Today we're going to learn about something called grounding or earthing as we talk to Gagnon, a barefoot marathoner, about the power of connecting to the earth. Welcome to Happiness Adventure. I'm Lisa, and together we'll explore ways to cultivate real joy in our lives. I want to talk to you today about grounding. And some people may have heard of it, others not. So could you first explain to us what that is?
Well, grounding is also referred to as earthing, which is just the connectivity to the earth as a human to the earth. Its simplest form, most people would know, is just walking on the beach barefoot. Yeah, or anywhere barefoot where you can connect with the ground.
And what percentage of your life do you spend barefoot?
Probably 80 to 90%. Yeah.
What does being barefoot do for you?
So the earth is like a battery. Think of it like a battery, and it can, I'm not a scientist, I don't know exactly how this works, but it gets electrical charge all around it from various things that happen on the surface. The most prominent would probably be lightning. So lightning strikes the earth probably 100,000 times or more a day, and it charges the earth. Also comes from the center out. So from the core, there's a negative ionic charge. So we, as humans, can absorb the negative ionic charge if we don't have anything blocking us from the earth. This is how I understand it. That negative ionic charge can then go into the body, and because we are made of mostly water and minerals, we hold a positive ionic charge that then gets drawn out of the body, so the negative sucks the positive out. And it sounds counterintuitive, like negative you think bad, but in this case it's actually good. Positive you think good, but in this case it's actually bad. So you want to rid your body of these like positive charges, otherwise they create dysfunction in the body. So a great way that we do it through food. Everybody loves their antioxidants. I like grapes because they're antioxidant. I like this because they're antioxidant. Well, the Earth's energy is actually a natural antioxidant.
Wow.
Yeah.
And emotionally, do you get a benefit from being barefoot as well?
Yeah, aside from it just feeling good to like wiggle your toes in grass and like sand, and totally. I mean, our feet have, I think it's like 1,300 nerve endings per square inch, which is more than any surface on the body. So you get so much like connectivity when you touch them to things. I feel amazing when I get to run in a park, walk in a park. Like I walk my dog barefoot daily. Anytime you're at the beach, it feels good. If you're standing on rocks by a river, it feels good. It releases like anxiety so easily. You'd have to try it just to know, but scientifically, it actually lowers blood pressure, and you can actually see that your blood viscosity changes. And they can measure it and use whatever that heat thing is to see how stuff moves around in the body. Wow. It's really cool.
Is grounding through the feet only, or are there other ways that people practice earthing or grounding?
Any skin connectivity with the ground, or with the earth. So some people will like dig a pit and like lay in it. Or snow, like if you bury yourself in snow, that's conductive because water, ice is conductive. Swimming in the ocean, swimming in any body of water, actually does it.
What other ways does grounding or earthing affect joy for people?
I think the most that I've noticed is you sleep better, right? And if you sleep like really good, then you feel really good. Like sleep is now really, really studied in a way that we can all, I mean, if you're not getting your 8 hours, like, then it's not doing anything for you. But you sleep better, it reduces inflammation. So, in every part of the body, brain, heart, muscles, nervous system, like it just chills everything out. So you tend to be in a higher, I think it's higher alpha brainwave state, super relaxed, super calm, and then everything's joyful.
And now you also run barefoot.
I do.
Can you share with us what the process was like of beginning to do that? Did you suddenly start running barefoot? Did you build up? How did you take care of your feet?
If you start to run barefoot, like just from wearing, they call it shod or shoe wearing, like, it could be dangerous. I started by just walking barefoot again. So I walk my dog almost daily, and I just did that barefoot. Or I would go to the beach, at the time I surfed, and just being barefoot kind of puts your feet in better stability, because shoes kind of it's like wearing a cast on your arm all the time. They stop you from having the mobility that you're supposed to actually have. So it started there, right? Then light jogging as I was training for my first 5K, barefoot. And then just slowly went into running. And then at some point you can't do it entirely barefoot. So I wear these really cool sandals that grip the bottom of my feet. They're called earth runners. And they're super, super thin, and they're still conductive. They have a copper core that grounds them still, so they're still conductive. But they allow you to run over trails and things like that.
Thank you so much for being here today and for giving me an opportunity to have my first barefoot interview.
Thank you for letting me. High five. High foot?
High five. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
We just learned about grounding from Barefoot Marathoner Greg Gagnon. In the comments section, I'd love to hear from you. When is the last time you ran around in the grass barefoot? Before you go, subscribe to Feed Your Happy with a bite-sized video each week, and I look forward to seeing you soon for our next happiness adventure.